Welcome to this presentation from the Wisconsin First Detector Network. This video was adapted from a Wisconsin First Detector Network training session. In this video, you'll hear Brian Hudelson from the Plant Disease Diagnostic Clinic talk about powdery mildews.
In a very similar sort of vein are the powdery mildews. These are very common diseases. There are lots of different powdery mildew fungi that are out in the environment that can potentially cause problems on a wide range of plants. And we see them a lot on herbaceous plants, and I'm kind of focusing on woodies here because, again, of a new species that's shown up in Wisconsin. If you ever grow phlox or grow monardas, they are very prone to powdery mildews. These are kind of prairie plants, or can be prairie plants, certain species, the native species, and you will see these diseases on those particular hosts. We see this kind of powdery growth on the surface of the leaves. If you need a great host just to look at it, to learn what it looks like, go for lilac because that shows symptoms every year. We do see it a lot on nine bark, particularly if you have some of the more red-colored varieties that have been bred for their horticultural characteristics. These can be very prone to the disease to the point where you get branch dieback. That's a somewhat atypical symptom for this particular disease. Where we're really concerned is a new genus and species, Swadia tulasnii, that's the name of the fungus, that again has come in on Norway maple. This showed up in Dodge County for the first time back around 2008, and it is a new powdery mildew fungus, again from Europe for Wisconsin. And again, this is on a non-native tree, but again, with these sorts of organisms, we're always worried about whether or not you are going to see them jump to other types of maples. The distinguishing characteristic for this particular powdery mildew is that instead of having a relatively uniform white discoloration to the leaves, it's actually fungal growth. What you see with the Swadia powdery mildew is a very blotchy colonization of the leaves that tends to follow the veins. So if you start to see this sort of symptom on, say, a sugar maple or some other sort of maple, doesn't necessarily have to be native, but in the context of this presentation, that would be what you're more likely interested in. Definitely send in a sample. Tell us you think it's this new powdery mildew that has been found in Norway maple, and that Brian said we take a look at it free of charge. We're happy to do that. And this is how you get a hold of me if you have any questions.
Thanks for watching this video from the Wisconsin First Detector Network. To learn more about our network or to access additional information about invasive species in Wisconsin, please visit our website or contact us.